Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?
You know, you gotta really pay attention to every single person around you. Everyone. Don't put no one past it, right? Because they will give you little glimpses of their jealousy and their envy through conversations and their reactions to things. And it will give you little clues as to how close you can get to them and how much you can tell them. The biggest crime bosses in the world got turned on by their own people. You're no different.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with a quick message, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip, because, I talk to y'all a lot about discernment. And, discernment is having good judgment. You know what I mean? And having good judgment is a part of growing up. You know what I mean? And good judgment can save you from a lot of situations. Good judgment is a great tool to have while you out here and while you elevating. You know what I'm saying? You got to have good judgment. You got to have good judgment while you on the come up, because a lot of people don't want to see you coming up. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that's still on the same level and not trying to come up. They want you on their level. They don't want you to try. They don't want you doing better than them. And that's what you got to understand while you out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I preach, like, listen, man, you just got to be careful with your info. You got to be careful with your details. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with everything, man. And like he said in that clip, you got to watch everybody. You got to watch everybody, man, because you just never know. You can't put nothing past nobody. I'm against just going around people and talking about what you doing, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm making this, I'm making that. You got people that really talk about their money and all of these things, all of that, the success that they having. And sometimes it ain't even got nothing to do with money. It ain't gotta have nothing to do with money. You could just be talking about ideas and it can make people feel some type of way. And also, people could try to steal your shit. People then want to try to do what you can do. Or you can get a situation where people have tried to do what you doing, that you are coming up in, you gaining a lot of success. And guess what? That's gonna make them even more upset, because it didn't work out for them like it's working out for you. So you got to be careful with what you saying and the people that you around and the information that you talking about and telling. Man, like I said, it's discernment. You got to have it these days. Sometimes it could be life or death. Sometimes it can. You can't put nothing past jealousy and envy, man. That shit runs deep in people. Sometimes sometimes it don't even be you. A lot of these cases, people don't even know why they feel the way they feel. They don't know why they feel the way they feel. Sometimes it's just because, man, they could just be having things going sour in their life. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that you want things to be going sour in their life or you happy about that. But guess what? If things aren't going good in their life, and you sitting there talking about all the things that's going good in your life, a lot of people ain't gonna want to celebrate with you. A lot of people ain't happy to hear that. They like, well, shit, I ain't trying to hear this shit, man. Shit fucked up in mine. You know what I mean? You got people like that. So you gotta understand. You gotta have that good judgment and keep some of that shit to yourself, man. You gotta know what to say and what not to say. That's just a part of the game. And that's what I want y'all to understand. That's a part of the game. Even with retention in the journey that you on. You know what I mean? A lot of people that know they got issues, got problems, maybe maybe can't stop fapping. And if they can't stop fapping, then guess what? They don't want to hear about you having success and your streaks and what it's doing for you, because they don't want to hear it. They can't stop fapping, and you know what? They good where they at. They don't want to stop. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to hold in their energy. They don't want to use their energy and transmute it into other things that they could possibly be successful in their life. They don't want to do that. So they're gonna keep that energy where it's at. And they're gonna keep releasing and doing all of the things that they want to do. And that's on them. That's their life. But guess what? When you start talking about your life and the things that you got going, most people ain't gonna want to hear that shit. They not. Because they gonna feel some type of way. And they can't help it. And they can't help it. And you can't help them. You gotta understand that shit. You can't help them. So it really don't matter what it is, man. Anything that you could be having success in. It could be weight loss. It could be a new job. It could be a side business that you got going. People gonna find some reason to hate. They gonna hate on that. Because they don't know where to start. They've been wanting to do that shit. I've been wanting to do this like kids. I've been wanting to do it. So guess what? They gonna pout because they didn't take the steps. They didn't take the necessary steps that you took. And when you out here stepping, guess what? People don't like it. People don't like it. The stagnant ones don't like the fact that you growing up. The fact that these motherfuckers, hey, they don't like that. They don't like it. So you gotta understand, man, they don't like the whole come up that you own and all of that shit that you doing. You looking different, your energy different, and something else, hey, they can't figure it out. All types of shit is gonna get to them. They're gonna feel some type of way. They're gonna start to treat you. They're gonna get silent. They're gonna treat you different. They're gonna get silent. You're gonna be getting the silent treatment. You know what I mean? And you gotta watch out for that. When you start getting that treatment, then you should know that, hey, you know what, I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. You know what I mean? Don't even bring it up. You know, don't even bring it up. I know you want to talk about shit. I know you excited about it. And you think you got friends that you can share these things with. But guess what? They feel some type of way, bro. They feel some type of way. And it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. There's nothing you can really do about it, you know, but continue on your path, really. You know what I'm saying? Because really it doesn't concern anybody. This is just something that you doing, and it's a lonely road. It's a lonely road to walk, man. So you got to understand that with success in general. A lot of people ain't gonna be with it. A lot of people that you cool with now they not gonna be able to come with you. They're not going to be able to come with you, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to uplift you. You can't depend on them to uplift you and have some input in your success. They too busy trying to figure out what they going to do. A lot of situations they competing, and you didn't even know that they was competing with you. You know what I mean? They want you on their level talking about the same shit that y'all been talking about for years and years. But now that you stepping off into a different realm, then there's a problem. That creates a situation. You didn't ask for it, but unfortunately, it formed. It happened. It's there. So you got to see the little clues, man. You just got to pay attention to everybody. You got to pay attention to everybody. And like I always tell you, it's best to just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. Let things happen. Sometimes that's just the best way. You can avoid all of that shit. You can still be cool with people, but you still keep that mental note of how they acting. You got to keep that mental note. And then they just going to be wondering. And then when shit really start to unfold, then guess what? They going to be in the dark about it, and they going to feel some type of way anyways because you didn't tell them about the things that was happening in your life. You know what I mean? And they made it that way. You didn't make it that way. They made it that way. So it's best that you keep it under wraps, man, because, man, people ain't gonna clap, man. People ain't gonna clap, man. Everybody ain't gonna clap, man, when you accomplish something, man. When you trying to sell, everybody ain't gonna celebrate you, bruh. Everybody ain't gonna clap when you win. It don't matter. That's just what you gotta deal with. You know what I mean? Look at this hat. This is the motherfucking Patriots, one of the most hated teams in the motherfucking league. They a dynasty, you know? And then you got Tom Brady down there in Tampa Bay still doing his thing, one of the most hated motherfuckers in football history. You know what I mean? But loved at the same time. But deep down, people hate him. Even some of the late greats, when they watching this motherfucker get all these rings. But that's not Tom Brady's fault. He don't need to worry about that. Deep down, he knows. Deep down, you have to know too. You have to know too as you elevate, all right? Everybody ain't gonna clap when you winning, man. But you got to keep it to yourself and have discernment out here and use your judgment. Keep an eye on everybody. That's the game. If you want to come up, then guess what? I would hate for you to come up, right? You doing your thing. You rising in this world only to have somebody knock you down because you was unaware that they was jealous of you and envious of you. So low key, they've been probably hating on you the whole time. You know what I mean? Praying for your downfall. So I would hate for that to be the reason why you don't elevate and meet your full potential. You know what I'm saying? Because I want us all to make it to our full potential, become the best versions of ourselves. But listen, while we doing that, we got to keep an eye on people, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sin and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?